If you are 40 and over and you haven't uploaded anything to YouTube, please get your ass on YouTube. This is the time. This is the time for you to upload content and share your story with the world. You have lived long enough on this earth where you have something of value to tell the world, to tell the people. And you're holding out. And it's really not fair. It's not fair to yourself. It's not fair to your family. It's not fair to your friends, your community, the community that you plan to build, that you're going to build when you start posting content to YouTube. You can pick any topic and start talking about it. Something that you know in depth. Like, what do your friends and family members come to you and are talking to you about, ask you questions about, and you just have endless amount of information about this topic? I think that you should get on YouTube and talk about it. This is like, you know, when communities used to get together back in the day and share stories around the campfire to tell the youth, to tell their friends and everybody else, you know, anything that they have learned. That's what this is. That's what I think YouTube is. Because I've learned so many things from so many different creators. I spoke on this on a different video, but I don't think I uploaded it. I learned how to sew. And now I'm learning how to paint. All from YouTube. But the thing about the sewing is, I learned how to sew from a woman that has now passed. She was young. I believe it was a domestic violence thing or whatever, but she is no longer here. But her videos, her channel will live on for as long as YouTube is on the net, and I don't see YouTube going anywhere. So just imagine if she had all that wealth of all of that information in her head and she never passed it on. And she gave like really good advice and tips on how to sew easy. And now I can still go back and watch those videos and learn from her. Her kids can forever learn from her. I believe in some of the videos she was teaching her children how to sew. They can go back to those videos and still learn from their mother. Now imagine if they didn't have that, if we didn't have that. If she didn't sit at the campfire and explain these stories, give us these tutorials on how to sew. I mean, I could have learned it from somebody else, but it was just, I don't know. I just think it's amazing. And I watched this other video where it was like, he was like, I forgot that I'm dying. And it was just, I was so curious. I'm like, dying from what? Like, what is wrong with him? Like, what is going on? And he's just like, no, like, we're all dying. Did you forget? Did you forget that we die at the end of this? Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not in a week. But eventually, you're gonna die. You're going to cease to exist. But as long as the internet exists, you will still exist. Like, I know you're doing way more consuming than you are doing creating, and I really want you to stop doing that. I really want you to stop doing that. My plan is to hit this red button on my phone as often as possible, because it's information and things that I need to share. I was just talking to a new friend that I found on YouTube about things that I know and that I could share with the world. And I was pretty hesitant at first. I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about that on my channel. I don't know if that's something, you know, that I want to share or whatever, because I don't know. People are have their opinions about whatever. But he instantly wanted to know about it because he had a friend that wants to know more about it. And I was like, look at that. Look at God. Look at God already sending me a community of people that want to know about this. And it has been something that I've been learning about for the last 4 or 5 years or so. So it is definitely something I have a nice amount of knowledge on. And people come to me and ask me about it. People pick my brain. I had a family member, she used to pick my brain about it all the time, to the point of, hell, she could teach somebody now. She's been doing it for maybe 3 years or so. And I don't know, maybe in another video I'll get into it, but basically being in the adult entertainment world. And you know, that's something that not a lot of people know a whole lot about, but some people want to know about it. Hell, even if they don't use the information, maybe they just want to hear the stories, because I got some hell of a stories on being in that world. And even the stories so people can make some money, because that's definitely something I want to focus on this channel, is entrepreneurship. And that was a job. I was making money from it. Hell, I still make money from it, but that's not the point of this video. It kind of is. It's the point that you have information inside that head of yours that you could pass on to other people. And I think it's really selfish of you to keep it to yourself. I mean, you know, some stuff is just private. You want to keep it to yourself. Like that I didn't want to share, you know, that bit of information. But I've shared it with multiple other people that I know, and they benefited from it. They made money from it. Hell, I can make an ebook from it, about it, and make some money from it myself. So it's selfish to y'all, selfish to the people that want to learn from it. It's selfish to myself, because I'm just sitting on information where I can make some money from this. Why am I holding back on giving out this information? Judgment of others. That's what it all boils down to. Even me out here with my phone. I just was watching a video about a guy talking about vlogging in public, and the fact that he don't care. Like, just embrace the awkwardness. I probably really silly talking out loud with the phone just up in my face, while you see it was people behind me, people in front of me, and I paid them no mind. I looked at them, they looked at me. Keep it moving. You worried about what other people think, what other people got to say. Fuck them. Fuck them. Did you not hear what I say? We die at the end of this. And you are going to die alone. They are not going to be with you. Them and their opinions, fuck them. Your friends and all of them, fuck them. If you think they're going to have something to say, don't share it with them. They aren't your target audience. They aren't the people that you're supposed to be talking to. You find a new community. And this is the best way to do it. I know a lot of people that they want friends, and they want, you know, a new circle of friends and all this or whatever. Hell, even be married. Like me, myself. I'm like, hell, my husband might be in another country, in another state. He might not be around the corner from me where I should bump into him at the store. You know, maybe me putting out this content, I can find that man. Or he can find me. But that's not the point of this. I'm just saying I'm realizing it. The more I make content, I'm connected with people that I would not have connected with if I didn't create content on my channel. You worried about the wrong people having an opinion, when the right people, that the people that you really want, that's gonna have an opinion that you're gonna love and that's gonna love you, is on the other side of this button. Push record, make the content, and then when you push record and make the content, put it on YouTube and press publish. For the love of God, please. For the love of yourself, for the love of humanity, press record and put the content out. Oh, that's a cute dog. yeah, that's all I want to say. I was compelled to walk to the store and I went to go get me some lashes. They didn't really have what I wanted, but I'm like, I'm out here bald with the bald eye and the bald head. I can't have both. Something got to have some hair on it. That's funny that my lashes is gonna have more hair on it than my head is. I just thought about that. My lashes gonna be longer than my own goddamn hair. If you can't tell, I did bleach it again. I'm thinking about putting some green on it for St. Patrick's Day, but I kind of want to do a bunch of different colors, but I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant because, of course, why? The judgment of others. And we're not doing that this year. We're not worried about that this year. We're gonna embrace the awkwardness. As my man, what was his name? Jawan. I'm gonna put a link to his video in the description so y'all can check him out. Cause that definitely inspired me. I watched it today. That inspired me to just hit record wherever I am. I was testing out some of my microphones, my wireless microphones today, and making sure I could be heard. You can see me, but I need you to hear me. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Did you hear me? I said hit record. Matter of fact, as soon as you get off this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. But after that, hit record and then hit publish. And then after you do that, share the video with me. I'll check it out. I'll give you a little likey like, a little comment, a little subscribe. Yeah, let's build this community of people that like wanna create content, and you're being passive. Let's not do that. Let's be active. Let's get active. Let's get at it. All right, let's do this. All right, see you in the next video. Peace.